it's the TMI Queen. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also hit the little bell so that you can be notified every time I update my videos. I don't really have any set video posting schedule right now, so it's better if you put on the notification so that you know when I'm gonna post a video next. So I was tagged by Let's Get Fit with Sandy in an either or tag. I like doing tagged videos because, I don't know, I just think it's a good way to get to know people by doing those little quiz type things. So here goes with my answers. Netflix or YouTube? Shockingly, even though I do watch a lot of Netflix, and I watch a lot of Netflix, I actually watch more YouTube. iOS or Android? Well, I'm shooting this and shoot all my videos on an iPhone, so I would have to say iOS. My parents have Android, my son has an Android, and it's so complicated to me, and they're constantly asking me to help troubleshoot something. You know, can you help me do this? No, I can't. I've tried. I can't figure it out. Like, it's so complicated to me. And there's probably a simple way to do it, but I just don't want to take the time to have to do it. iPhones are very simple, very user-friendly, in my opinion. So I just prefer that. If I could get a computer like that, I would, because it's just so much easier than what I currently use in other areas of my life. Phone call or text? Since I am hard of hearing, I do prefer texts. Although, if there's a lot that I have to text, like it's a long drawn out story, something that's gonna take more than a couple little bubbles on my text messaging, I do call. It's usually my mom, because her and I get into long-winded conversations sometimes. We text each other almost every day, but there's some things I'm like, or there's like something I have to convey my feeling about something, and I'll have to call her and be like, okay, so you need to hear about this. And she's like, why don't you just text me? Like, no, you need to hear about the way they said it. Because you can't convey tone and inflection when you're texting. So in those instances, I do prefer phone calls, but overall, I prefer texting. I actually will, if my friends do call me or my family calls me, I'll watch it ring and then I'll text them back and say, what did you want? Because it's too hard to try to interpret what they're saying. My hearing isn't horrible, but I do miss a lot in what they say sometimes, and I'll be like, I don't really know what you're trying to say. Or could you repeat that? Or your phone's cutting out, or your phone sounds really muffled. Can you repeat that? And it just gets really annoying. So, I mean, if my phone isn't charging at the time, I'll just pop my earbuds in and then I can hear okay. But if my phone is like dead or whatever and I don't have any earbuds, then it's kind of a pain. I did just invest in some wireless Bluetooth earbuds, so next time if I am charging my phone, I can still just pop those in and do my phone conversation that way. Once I'm able to get to the doctor to get my hearing aids, they have Bluetooth capability, and you can pipe your phone calls right directly into your ear along with your music. And I am super stoked about that. Cardio or weights? Definitely cardio. I love walking, hiking, swimming, biking. I don't like anything that makes my muscles sore. And weights always, 100% of the time, make my muscles sore. While walking, music or podcasts? Definitely music. I am a singer. Not necessarily a great singer, but a singer nonetheless. And I love listening to music. All kinds of music. I listen to show tunes and death metal. I listen to Christian contemporary and punk. You know, like my musical tastes are everywhere because I just love music in general. Although I hate country. I hate country. I'm sorry, but I hate country. What's worse, laundry or dishes? Both. I hate doing both. But I have to say I hate laundry more, I think. And it's mostly because I have to go downstairs to do it. If my laundry was upstairs, like sometimes I've wanted to have like a British kitchen because in their kitchens, they have their washer and dryer. I would love to have that because I just hate walking down to the basement. Sneakers or sandals? I mean, depends on the time of the year, really. I mean, I live where we have all 4 seasons, but I have to say I would live in flip-flops every single day of my life if I could because I just don't like having my feet confined. Jogging or hiking? Definitely not jogging. Not because I don't like it. I love jogging, used to love it anyways, but can't do it anymore because of the herniated discs in my back. When you jog, you kind of tend to bounce a little bit. Well, every time you bounce, your spinal column is going like this. It compresses every single time. And those little discs that are in between smush out and pop out every time your discs compress. So yeah, every time I'm jogging, it smushes out. So I do not enjoy jogging anymore. Like I said, if my back wasn't doing that, I would absolutely jog every day. But with all my bad joints now that I'm getting older, jogging's just really not feasible for me. However, hiking, I love hiking. I love going to like nature centers and walking. I like hiking down by the beach and stuff. We have a wonderful, beautiful beach to walk by, and they have like a little nature trail along the one side of it, and it's got like all kinds of plants and flowers and stuff, and then it's got like this little zigzaggy type tower that you can climb up to the top of, and then it takes you into the downtown area. So I love doing that. I love doing that. I do that a lot during the summertime just because it's so nice and the neighborhood's really nice. Everybody's just really nice out there. Receive an email or a letter? I like the thoughtfulness that goes into writing a handwritten letter or receiving a handwritten letter, but honestly, I prefer the speed and accuracy of an email. I just like emails. They're quick. You wanna convey a thought to somebody? Shoot them an email. It's there in seconds. You don't have to wait days until it gets delivered. And then 2, you're not killing any trees, so it's good for the environment. So yeah, I definitely prefer emails. Tablet or computer? I currently actually have, it's a notebook, which is basically a tablet with, it's a tablet, it's got the touch screen and everything, but it's also got the keyboard attached to it. I kind of prefer that so that it's, if I want to do like a touch screen, I can just go do. The screen is big enough, so if I wanted to watch a movie on it, I can see it decently instead of, squinting on my phone. Overall, better for my eyesight. But I like the computery aspect of it because it's easier to type when you've got a bigger keyboard. So even though the notebook is fine, it's really hard to type on because I have really big hands, and it's really hard to type when your hands are all scrunched together. I guess overall, I think I would prefer a computer over a tablet. So those are my answers. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you weren't bored to tears. Who can I tag? I think she's already been tagged, but I guess Mary Fran from No Excuses. And if she watches, maybe Stephanie at Holy Crap I'm Fat. I doubt she watches, but she does by some miracle of God. Then she can do this tag. Did my weigh-in today, and it was not the best. Oh God. All right, moment of truth. Oh no. Nope. Nope. 201? Are you serious? Yeah. I haven't really weighed myself since the quarantine started, just because I knew to be gentle with myself. But since I've been getting more on track with everything, I decided this week was the week. So I weighed myself, and this was the result. So yeah, it sucked. It sucked big time. I don't have anyone to blame but myself. I have overindulged, I have underexercised, and yeah. Just gonna keep doing what I've been doing this week. I've been utilizing my FitnessPal app. I paid for it. I should start using it. I got the premium subscription so that I could use a lot of the features on it, and then I stopped using it. So back to using the MyFitnessPal app. I'm working out more. I'm eating better, fresher foods. So I'm hoping that this little pandemic weight gain will come off. I know it's not going to come off, in a day, but if I could get it off, by the time I go back to work, I'd be thrilled. And maybe then some. That would be nice to go back to work and be completely to my weight goal. I don't know. I think I kind of got sidelined a little bit because, as you know, if you've watched Frecky Fitwolf, we had to cancel our trip to Dragon Con for obvious reasons. So kind of, you don't have that goal to look forward to. So I'm like trying to think of other things I can look forward to, but being alive would be a great thing to look forward to. And if I don't get my health under control, I'm not going to be alive. That's a fact. So I need to get it together. I need to stop playing around. It's frustrating because, my desire is there. The desire is definitely there. And then you walk into the kitchen and you're like, you know what I would really like right now? A giant handful of chocolate chips. And while some people have the willpower to say, no, you don't need chocolate chips, you can wait until dinner time, I will literally think of nothing else but chocolate chips until those chocolate chips are in my mouth. And not just a handful of chocolate chips. No, it'll turn into like 2 or 3 handfuls of chocolate chips. So I have to be prepared that if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna probably have more than I ever planned on. At least when I'm stressed out anyways. On a normal day, when there's not craziness going on around me, I'll just have like a handful, small handful, and be like, okay, I had my chocolate chips, life is good, we can all move on. But when I'm stressing about money and my future and all that stuff, yeah, I don't have as much control. And I think it's because the food is the one thing I can control that goes into my body. And where some people take it to the other extreme where they don't eat at all, and just really restrict themselves. Yeah, I don't do that. I'm like, you know what? I've had a rough day. I deserve to have a pizza, like the whole pizza. I had a really rough day. You know what I deserve? I deserve Cool Ranch Doritos. I'm just gonna eat, I'll eat like a couple handfuls. It'll be fine. And then those couple handfuls turn into the whole bag. I need to get real with myself and just don't have it in the house. But do you think I would do that? No. I'll learn someday. The spring and summer coming up, I'm definitely going to be more active because I just am. And even when I was laid off like years and years ago, almost every single day, I lost a ton of weight during that time because I was out doing stuff. I love being outside, but When the weather's like it is right now, no. Right now it's dreary, it's raining on and off, had a little bit of thunder even. A couple days ago we had snow. So yeah, gotta love Michigan weather. Hope y'all have a good week. Hope you have a better weigh-in than me. I'll get there, but I decided to start putting my actual weight up on the screen again because I need you to hold me accountable to say, Amy, you're going up, not down. I did too well for too long to be going back to where I started, essentially. That's kind of ridiculous. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week, a wonderful weigh-in, and I will talk to you later. Bye.